Guys, the Five of Wands is really about struggles, competition, the fine line between demonstrating personal excellence and making others feel like they are less. So it's about trying to one up the next person. Um, in a general reading, when this comes up, the card is really asking ask yourself who really benefits when we all fight so hard for such rewards. So even if your motive is to be the best that you can be, to get yourself noticed, defined, or um, just define your uniqueness, you need to try to minimize the number of egos that are bruised in the process so that success is not celebrated alone. In reverse, in a general reading, guys, this signifies the resolution of conflict, both internal and external. So it suggests that you might be moving away from disagreements and towards harmony, cooperation, and finding common ground. This can manifest as a newfound understanding with colleagues, a shift in worldviews, or a release of tension. However, it can also indicate that there's suppressed anger, a fear of confrontation, or just a need for greater control and focus. Now, the Five of Wands in a love reading is a little bit different. Um, but when it's in its upright position, the Five of Wands, in a love reading says, hey, focus on the goal and not the struggle. Push yourself through the resistance, and you have to be prepared to face issues that arise. Don't take small matters so seriously. Take a step back and figure out where you or them may be triggered and why. And when it comes out in reverse in a love reading, it's signifying that shift from conflict and competition towards really compromise and cooperation. So it's really suggesting a desire for harmony and resolution in the relationship. And it can also indicate internal conflict or the avoidance of conflict. But ultimately, it points towards finding peace and understanding. Now, in career, the Five of Wands, like a career reading, it indicates that there are coworkers who are pitted against coworkers and feeling isolated from each other, feeling like someone's getting one over on you. So you might feel like you don't get, or really, I guess the advice would be don't get caught up in the conflicts and competition. Take a step back. Now, in reversal of the Five of Wands in a career reading, it's going to signify that a resolution of conflicts or a shift away from competition and towards collaboration. It suggests that there's a more peaceful and cooperative work environment at this time, like disagreements are settled and a sense of teamwork is starting to prevail again. And it may also indicate that there's a need for greater focus and control on your personal endeavors. Now, if you're doing a yes, no, and you pull the Five of Wands, I mean, as you can tell by the card, there's a struggle going on. So the answer is actually no. And it really just means take time to fully understand. So I'm hoping that this has helped you understand the Five of Wands a little bit better, and I'll see you guys in the next video.